Hey guys, Team Yugi here today with another deck profile, and we're going to be bringing you some Shaddoll trains. Very fun deck. Pretty budget for the most part. Not too many overpriced things, but it's a decent value deck. But very fun to play, very powerful. Does combat pretty well against most of the current meta. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we're playing 3 Night Express Knight. Best card in the deck is just a free normal summon of a level 10 monster. Then we play 3 Derek Crane, which when you play an earth monster, normal or special summon, you could special summon him from your hand. And when he is when he's like detached off of an Xyz monster, you can pop a card your opponent controls, which is very good. Then I play double Ruffian Railcar. You really don't need to play 3 of it. It's just excessive at that point. Moving on to the Shaddolls. Triple Squamata, because it is the start for your engine. When you use Shaddoll Fusion with this, you get to send another guy from your deck, and it's deck thinning, and it's very helpful. Then I play 2 Shaddoll Beast. I felt that 2 was appropriate because I've always played 2 of this card, and you always want to be able to send this so you can get an extra draw. Very helpful. Then I played double Hedgehog to search for Shaddoll monsters that I need, and 1 Dragon to pop that back row. Then, of course, we played triple Gofu, because going into Tzolk'in is very easy in this deck. It's very simple, and if you don't understand, I'll explain it. Then double Maxi, because Maxi is pretty good. And then I play 1 Exodius, because this card is also another free summon of a level 10 monster. You just shuffle all monsters from your graveyard into the deck, and you special summon them from your hand. Pretty good. Moving on to the spells. 3 Revolving Switchyard. Best field spell. Best one. Possibly and arguably one of the best in the game. I would put it right next to Cosmotown and Sky Iris for how good this card is. You can do ridiculous plays. And then obviously to search it, the triple terraforming is really great to have. Then we play 3 Allure of Darkness, because we are playing a lot of dark monsters, and you really only need to see a Gofu once, and you don't need like all of the Shaddoll monsters, so you're realistically gonna be able to use Allure of Darkness to its fullest potential in this deck. Then of course triple Shaddoll Fusion. You got to play the Shaddoll monsters out, and then the 1 L to go along with them to help you OTK even faster if you want to. 2 Instant Fusion, pretty obvious. You can play a Winda off of this and make the Tzolk'in even easier. You can also play a Norden to get one of your rail cars back from grave and go into a rank 4 play. Then I play double Twin Twister, because Twin Twister is really good, and this deck is pretty aggressive. And then I just play the 1 Upstart Goblin. So before I move on to the extra deck, I'm just going to explain here. So in case no one knows, the Gofu, you can special summon it, and then it's out on board. And whether you have the Shaddoll Fusion or Instant Fusion, as long as you can make a Winda, the Winda hits board, and you use this Winda, and you make a Tzolk'in for free. And then once the Winda goes to grave, if you did use Shaddoll Fusion, you get to add this back to hand, and then you have a guaranteed monster to play off of the Tzolk'in. But moving on to the extra deck now for rank 4s, I play the 1 Rebellion, and then I play Utopia and Lightning. Simple rank 4, you're really not going to go into them all that often, but they're there for support, and they do a lot for the deck when you need them. Onto our rank 10s, we play 2 Gustav, and double Dora, and then the 1 Gangardai, or Gangard, however you guys say it. I can't, they made these cards impossible to pronounce. of all the things to make impossible to pronounce, it's the trains, go figure. But this card can be changed out if you don't want to buy it, because I know this card jumped to like $6 or $7 when this deck became playable. You can very easily pull this card out for a third Dora if you don't want to spend $6 and instead you want to spend like $1 to $1.50. And in my opinion, Dora does a lot more, but this card is still respectable in its own right. Now, moving on to the fusion stuff. The one Norden, like I mentioned earlier, I play double Winda because you can summon it off of instant fusion, as well as being able to Shaddoll fusion it, and sometimes you want to Shaddoll fusion it and keep it on board to prevent your opponent from getting these super big special summon turns off. So this card is pretty solid. Then I play the double Shekanaga. I don't think you need to play 3, and I could not find room to fit a third one in here anyways. Realistically, playing 2 of this card is fine. You usually win by summoning 1 of it in the first place. Then the 1 Crystal Wing and the 1 Tzolk'in. This is pretty simple stuff. You're summoning this out, and if you are able to get your Crystal Wing out first turn, and you have the ability to get out 2 level 10s to make a rank 10, you can automatically OTK Blue Eyes Chaos Max if they just have a Chaos Max on board, which is pretty useful. I figured that out myself from just testing around with it, because the Crystal Wing, when it attacks the Max Dragon, is going to end up inflicting 3,000 to your opponent, because Crystal Wing is going to gain Chaos Max's attack. And then you also have Gustav, which you can detach, hit them for 2,000 direct, and then you can swing direct with this for another 3,000, which the 3,000 from that, the 3,000 and 2,000 from this is exact game. So that's pretty cool stuff. Pretty good deck to play if you wanna play some fun stuff. Definitely worth a try. But I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. I will be at ARG Springfield this upcoming weekend, October 1st, 2016. I hope to see all of you there. I'll probably be playing, well, I'm not going to give away what I'm playing, but all I can tell you is that it'll be OTK filled, whatever I'm playing, for the most part, and people will be drowning in it. So that's it. Give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and Team Yugi Fails signing out.